Wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Hey, what's up, monsters? Welcome back to Hip 26. It's me, Rhea Rams, keeping you company all the way until 3 p.m. And as you heard, it is time for us to do some wrap it up. And today we have a trio joining us today, up and coming. And I'm sure they are going to take the local scene by storm real soon. So why not go ahead and introduce them? By the way, monsters, we are live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch as well. So make sure to tune in at RX931. But again, without further ado, I am so excited to welcome CMB. What's up, guys?
What up?
Okay. Of course, before we start, why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
So we're a rap trio based in Manila, Philippines. We're called CMB. And my name's Carlo.
My name is Marco.
I'm Bugs.
Yeah.
And
Hello, guys. All right.
making
Okay,
music.
so I know you guys have like your rap names. So why don't you tell us a little bit about those rap names?
I also go by the name Steady Guerrero. So it's a moniker of mine that I came up with, idolizing my childhood, Eddie Guerrero. If you're familiar with the WWE superstar, pero syempre steady lang tayo. Kaya Steady Guerrero.
I love that. So do you use Steady Guerrero as like you know how people say those monikers in their raps, like, oh, Steady Guerrero, you know what they mean? I don't know if people. I'm not a rapper.
Because
So do
I
you
like
use that name in your raps?
nice to the ear, yung Steady Guerrero. So
Right.
parang, I like putting that, like, alam mo yun, onting sundot-sundot lang in some of the songs.
Okay. All right. And what about you, Marco?
Okay, so I go under Santi Flow. So
Mhm.
actually, my mom's maiden name is Santiago. So dinagdagan ko lang ng flow sa dulo para Santi Flow.
It adds to the swag, right? It adds to the swag. Sandy Flow. Yeah, that sounds cool. So we got Steady, we got Sandy Flow, and I know Bugs, you just go as Bugs, but your real name is Luis. Am I correct?
Now,
All right,
my name is Luis Del Rosario, but then I go by the name of Bugs. I don't know, like Marco and Carlo, they have a good explanation why they call themselves Santi Flow and Steady G, but me, I just call myself Bugs because that's the name that they used to call me back in high school.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna stick with that name already.
And actually, it's pretty catch. Apparently, that's really his nickname to all their friends. Apparently, he just went with it.
And it is also like a very unique name already. So no need to add some fire or flavor to it. But anyway, you guys I know used to start music like individually. So how did you guys actually come together?
Okay, so actually during the peak of pandemic, it was the first time I listened to the song. No? It was called Sugar by Brockhampton. Tapos naisip ko to myself, remix ko kaya to? Ganyan. So yung first person I thought of was actually Carlo. Kasi before pa, even in college, we used to freestyle, ganyan, we'd write songs over YouTube beats, ganyan. And then naisip ko with Brockhampton, kailangan ng melodic part to it. And then naisip ko si Bugs. So after nun, nakita namin na ang ganda ng composition namin. We reached out to our producer friends. Nagpagawa kaming beat. Tapos nagustuhan nila what we were doing. So the rest is history.
So you guys knew each other before you even started this group, right?
Yes.
And how did you guys what is the history behind your friendship?
Wala. Like, kami ni Marco kasi we were blockmates back in college.
Yeah.
Tapos yun, naging barkada kami. Then like, we turned to one of each other's best friends and shit. And stuff. I'm so sorry.
Steady G.
And then si Bugs naman, he was upper batch in AHS.
Yeah.
So parang, common friends.
Yeah.
And then, wala, as time went on lang, like we knew we like music and we like creating. So parang wala, we just came together and then now we're closer than ever.
Alam niyo kapag sa inuman, yung mga may jumajam lang sa music. Kami tatlo yun.
Walang kinakausap.
Okay, guys. I love that. So, ayan, monsters, if you guys are looking for kainuman na mahilig mag-jam, you got CMB over here. So, you guys did mention earlier too that you started out with a cover or like a remix of Hampton's song Sugar, but you also came out with your first song called Down Now. Now, how did you guys decide to write your own music and not just remix other artists' songs?
Um, it was kind of a challenge to us, because we were used to doing covers lang of there's like a pattern already if you're covering a song. And so we kind of challenged ourselves to create something that's new, something that's new to the people. So ayun, that's how I think that's how we started creating Down Now. So we were given a beat, and then we started to produce the melody and the lyrics. And what's amazing is that our lyrics are like already connected even before we placed it na sa beat. So ayun, that's how we started Down Now, and then we felt like we had a thing for music already. So we continued na into creating more music.
Actually, that's why I like working with these guys. Kasi parang it just comes out naturally. Like the way we jive. Kasi like we have 3 different personalities and flows when it comes to our music. Pero when it comes together, parang wala.
Unison.
Yeah, that is so important too. Like for you guys to be able to just for your styles and music to just like connect and not have to force it, right? And I think that's super important when it comes to music. But before we talk about the song Down Now, which was your first release, why don't we talk about, like, for those monsters who aren't familiar yet with CMB, why don't you tell us a little bit about the style of music that you guys put out?
CMB is like we have a different taste. We have a different take in music. So we have our Tagalog rap that is mainly done by Carlo, and then we have our English rap, which is mainly done by Marco, and I'm in charge of the melody. So what we do is like we jive them all together and create a great song for it, connecting the 3 different parts of the song.
And also, kasi like the music we make is like the sound that we really like, we enjoy for ourselves. So parang it's just our way then of showcasing into whoever's listening na parang this is what we like, and hopefully you guys like it as well.
Pwede ba ako magpa-fun fact Down Now?
Okay, go.
Down Now, actually, nasulat namin siya an hour.
1
hour. So the whole song in 1 hour lang. So the producer sent us the beat. Na parang wala lang, send lang siya ng beat. And then natapos namin in an hour. Sinend namin back. And sobrang nagustuhan niya. To a point na he wanted to master it na ganyan and stuff. So, ganun. So natural lang talaga our whole creative process.
So when you did mention that you finished that song in just an hour. Now, how do you go about writing the lyrics? Like, do you do like do you freestyle with each other? Like, are you guys in a room and then you guys rap together, or do you just like write individually and then present it to each other and you're just like, whoa, it goes together? How does that process like go about with the 3 of you?
Minsan, may mauuna sa writing. Usually si Bugs yun. Mauuna na siya sa writing, tapos na siya sa verse niya, and then sisend niya sa amin yung part. Tapos kami ni Carlo, sasakyan lang namin parang yung wave niya. And then we'll just think of words to say, messages to say.
Actually, everything begins with the beat. Like kung ano yung ibabato sa amin ng producer na parang, kasi what we write is like how we're able to communicate the beat and the music to the listeners. So parang yun talaga, kung ano yung na-feel namin in the beat and like the song, yun na lang yung naturally lumalabas. Kaya nagulat lang kami na ang bilis namin natapos yung Down. I don't know, maybe out of excitement.
Hindi na namin in-overthink talaga.
Yeah. So when it comes to, let's talk about that song, Down Now. You said it only took you, again, less than an hour or about an hour to finish. What exactly is the story behind that song? Like, what did you guys decide to write about? What is Down Now all about?
Down Now is actually a song about us 3, how we want to penetrate the music industry as up-and-coming artists. So when I was writing the lyrics, I was like, okay, I think I should write about us as an artist and how we want to be known in the music industry. So basically, that's the real background of Down Now, and they just actually went through with the whole process of creating the song.
Okay, that's amazing. Now, you did mention that you guys have your own styles when it comes to music. Which artist would you say has like the biggest influence when it comes to the sound or even the lyrics of the music that you put out?
Ako ba muna?
Go,
Sige.
go.
When I write, no, I really like yung mga lyricists talaga. People who convey a message to the audience. Hindi yung mema, yung may masabi lang. Ganun.
Yeah.
So I resonate actually with Kota,
Ooh, okay, okay.
J. Cole, Joey Badass. Yan, yung mga artists like that na talagang lyricists sila. And they really let the rap. Parang, to me kasi when I write, it's like listening to the beat and what would the beat say. So
Mhm.
parang convey ko lang yun sa mga listeners.
Ako naman personally, like, I personally want to come up with my own sound for
Yeah.
myself. Pero
Yeah.
I'm influenced by a lot of mga Western rappers na yung mga sa Tupac, ganyan, sa Wiz
OG.
Khalifa, A$AP Rocky. Pero like locally rin, kasi I like putting yung pagiging makulit in our music.
Ang dami,
So,
madami ganun.
So parang yun, so like locally rin, like one of my biggest influences are yung mga parokya ni Edgar, ganyan.
Yes.
Kasi
Yes.
napa-idol nun si Lodi Chito.
Yes.
Yun.
Shout out kay Chicks.
Close kayo, ganon. I love that. And you did mention too, you actually did mention too that you have your Tagalog rap and your English rap, right? So do you guys have songs? Are your songs mixed in language? Do you guys have songs that have both Filipino and English, or do you do just pure songs, pure language songs, if that even is a term?
Well, yun, as we mentioned earlier, like it really just comes to us. Pero we have like a lot of songs with a mixture of Tagalog and English. Pero we don't actually force it na parang ay kailangan may Tagalog to or
Natural lang,
kailangan purely
natural.
English. Parang kung ano lang talaga yung even if it sounds yun nga makulit or like medyo weird, as long as pasok siya in the music and in the song and it sounds good, parang okay na yun.
Can I add on to your question, Ria?
Sure.
Actually, we have this song, share ko lang, na nagsulat ako in Spanish. Kasi may Spanish parts doon. Yeah.
Okay.
Yun, parang natural lang talaga siya. Like what Carlo was saying. Parang nung time na yun, we were listening to the beat. Parang yun yung magandang sabihin. So,
As long as it sounds good, kahit
Yeah.
hindi naiintindihan nung
Yeah. So, diverse talaga.
Which song would be this one with the Spanish lyrics, Marco?
Wala. We haven't really.
Wala pa. Ooh, okay. So Monsters, if you guys heard that, there will be a song coming up soon with more than just 2 languages. Now, I actually really do admire artists who are able to put 2 languages in one song. It makes it, for me, I think it's more there's a wider reach, and if you're able to if you're able to like incorporate the Filipino language and still put in English languages or the English language in the song, you could reach even even listeners from outside the Philippines too, and I think that's amazing. And I'm super excited to hear the rest of your songs with all these different languages. Now, we are going to be playing the song Cabin Fever later on. But before we get to that song, I want to know which you guys have more than 2 releases, more than just Down Now and more than just Cabin Fever. So why don't you talk about siguro the song that is the most personal to the 3 of you? Which of those songs would you say is most personal?
Most personal for me is, well, it's Hit You Up. It's our second release together with Cabin Fever. Because when I was writing that song, I mean my verse for that song, I was actually reminiscing on the past experiences I had on love per se. So I was thinking of
Maraming experience.
So ayun, that was like my main subject when I was writing the song, like my basic experiences on my past lovers.
Okay, and you guys did mention that usually after Bugs writes his parts, Marco and Carlo, you guys hop on. So do you guys write based on your own experiences or based on the experiences that maybe Bugs has shared to you guys?
Yeah, so definitely out of our own experiences, definitely. But then we try to like connect
the stories
the
together.
story together. Parang for us, our songs, kasi tatlo kami, diba? It's like writing our own different stories and then gyrating
Creating
into
one
one.
entire.
Yes.
All right, that's amazing. And when you guys would you guys agree that "Hit You Up" is probably the most personal song that you guys have wrote as well, Marco and Carlo?
In terms of love, yes, definitely.
In terms of love.
In terms of love, yes. Pero Cabin Fever can be the same.
Yeah.
Or different, parang genre siya. It's more about
Cabin
personal
Fever
issues.
Well, actually, ito naman, like all of the songs that we release are medyo related to us. Kasi it's really our way of sharing our own stories and our ano. So parang hindi, it's like having children, di ba? You can't just pick one to have a favorite, di ba? You can't play favorites.
Right.
Parang everything talaga is like hits directly to like home.
Very, very personal to us.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. You know, I love it when artists are able to share their stories through their music, and I think that you guys are doing just that. So, Monsters, if you guys want to find out about the love life of these three boys, you know what song to listen to. But now let's
Yes.
Nako, nako. Girls, if I'm not sure if these boys are single, but if they are, you know who to hit up. Hit you up. Okay, but now let's move forward to Cabin Fever. You mentioned earlier that this song is actually about, you know, being stuck at home, and it's very timely because this we are stuck. We are all in the pandemic, right? So why don't you tell me a little bit about Cabin Fever?
So actually, it started with Bugs sending his part again, the usual, diba? And then, actually, nung una, if you listen to the lyrics, parang deep siya. It's really addressing your inner demons, your the light and dark inside of you, which I believe everyone has and mas lalong na-develop throughout this pandemic. Because tama talaga, may cabin fever. No? Na being stuck at home, no socialize, no talking to anyone except yourself sometimes. So parang marami kang madedevelop na
Buti na lang
emotions.
natatawa kami sa joke namin. Sariling joke.
Nag-argue nga kami ng sarili ko minsan, talo ako eh. But anyways, no? It was very personal because I just really spoke from my heart. I actually wrote that, I natapos ko siya in mga 15 minutes, 20 minutes, my whole part. So, to me, naging parang truthful siya talaga. And it's really to resonate to people na stuck at home also. Yung mga naghahanap ng bagong things, new things to learn, new things to listen to. And we just want to know na hindi kayo nag-iisa sa mga pinapagdaanan nyo, masalo na ang dami yung into deep ka na sa thoughts mo. So kami rin, we experience the same things like you guys also.
And also kasi parang it's been a rough couple of years for everyone, like globally, diba? So parang it's just a way, it's a reminder for people na, kasi the song starts with us parang, yun nga, sharing our own accounts of isolation, ganyan. But then it transitions into something more hopeful.
Yeah.
Na parang, which to us is music, if you listen to the song until the end. So parang, yun lang, it's just a reminder to like look for something that's worth your while, siguro. Whether it's the people you surround yourself with or something you may be passionate about. Or ano. Pero yun, sa amin talaga, at the end of the day, kahit strip mo kami of everything, it's just, you know, as long as we're able to create music and like listen to music, parang,
we're good.
You know, okay lang magka-cabin fever.
So Cabin Fever, what I'm hearing is it's kind of like a comfort song to all the people who are experiencing the same things as you are, which I think almost everyone right now, especially in the Philippines, would be feeling cabin fever. Exactly. Now, before we get to playing the song, I do want to know, I always ask the artists that I have here on the show this question. You guys did mention earlier off air that you guys want CMB to be like a collective. If there are artists who want to hop on one of your tracks, you are super open to having them. So if you guys could have like a dream collaboration with any artist at all, even internationally, who do you think you would want to have collaborate with you guys?
Wow, that's a tough question.
Okay.
Dua Lipa.
What kind of collaboration is that?
BTS X CMB.
Actually, that's a good question because we've never actually
thought of that.
Pero, you know, like, Actually, kahit ako wala akong like top of mind. I have no one but we're really open to collaborating with any artist that would jive with us and like
Or like has the same passion with music.
Yeah.
mismo. Kasi we're really open to any genre and any basta
All right. So, for all the artists out there who kind of want to get into music, if you guys might have the same vibe as CMB, well, you can just hit them up. They are on Instagram, they are on Spotify. Why don't you guys tell us what is coming up for CMB? I know you guys have a lot in store, including that song with Spanish lyrics. So, why don't you tell us what's in store for CMB?
We have a lot for the next year, so we're just lining up all our tracks para properly lang siya release siya. So we have more tracks, a lot of music videos in the next year because we already planned it. So guys, stay tuned because we're about to release more fire.
yeah.
And you also did mention that you guys have your individual projects as well. So why don't you can tell us a little bit about that?
Well, right now I'm actually not working on a song. I'm releasing a track with my friend. His name's Nasi. It's called Hardin. It's gonna be released on December 27th on all platforms, and then it's gonna come out with a visualizer and a music video as well. So I hope you guys stay tuned for that. And
I'm currently on Spotify also by the name Bugs, Bugs. So my solo tracks are also connected with CMB since CMB is like my home in terms of music. So if you guys want to check it out, just go to Bugs and just search for my song, play my songs, stream my songs. Love.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay. And of course, if all the monsters want to stay updated on CMB, where can they find you guys online?
Okay, so we actually have an Instagram page. So it's under records.cmb. So we do our updates there, ganyan. Saan pa ba?
On all streaming platforms as well. Just search for CMB. And currently we have 3 songs out. So Down Now, Hit You Up, and Cabin Fever. So I hope you guys enjoy listening to that once it plays later. And just really try to listen to the lyrics and like how the song makes you feel. Because we really just want to communicate with the listeners.
Okay, and of course, before we get to the song, let's not forget all the shout outs that you guys want to give out to your family and friends. Bugs, I see you have a lot of fans here in the comment section as well. So if you guys want to give a shout out to your family, your friends, your fans, go ahead. We can start over with Bugs.
Oh, hi. I think my parents are watching. Hi, mom and dad. Hi, comment section. Hi, John, Nikolai, Abraham, Zaira, and Timothy. I love you guys, all of you guys.
Okay, shout out sa mommy ko. Sinend na niya sa fam group. So hi mama. Shout out to everyone who's tuning in today. Yes. Shout out sa mga makakarinig sa song namin and we'll continue listening to our songs and definitely a lot more in store for you guys.
Oren, shout out kay Mommy. Nandiyan ka man. I want to thank you as well, Rian, for guesting us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Wala, yun lang. Shout out din to all of the monsters listening right now.
To all our friends.
I hope you guys are having a good Sunday.
Yes.
Because we are. Tapos, yun lang. Mahal ko kayo.
All right. Thank you so much, CMB, Carlo, Marco, and Bugs for joining me here today. I'm so excited to play your track, Cabin Fever. But once again, don't forget, Monsters, we are live on Facebook, YouTube, on Twitch. If you guys want to catch the visualizer, go on and check it out over there. And of course, if you want to stay updated on CMB, go follow them everywhere. They're on Instagram, on Spotify, and all other platforms. So make sure to check them out. But right now, let's get straight to the music at 1:56 in the afternoon time. And this next song is brought to you by Dito Telecommunity, Move at the Speed of Life, and Alfonso Light Brandy, Gets Ang Lasang Hanap Nyo. Here's a track from CMB. This one's called Cabin Fever, only here on Manila's hottest Monster RX 93.1.
Yeah.
Wala daw tunog.
Ano ulit tunog?